The Discovery of Why We Don't Reach Our Potential by Haya and Muhtaseb. You're not good enough. I should just quit. Maybe this isn't for you. You should stop trying. You're always messing up. Have you ever heard of these thoughts? Well, I have. For a long time, these thoughts have followed me everywhere I go, at school, at training, even when I'm trying to become a better version of myself. Sometimes I would even believe them. I realized that even if I didn't reach the exact outcome I wanted, trying my best is what mattered most. From an early age, I've always wanted to become an athlete and become truly passionate about it. But I didn't know exactly what I wanted. As I came across a few videos, I thought to myself, and saw a video of an Olympic swimmer competing, I thought to myself, well, I want to become a swimmer and become good at it. So I already started swimming lessons from a young age and actually picked it up really quickly. I started doubting myself though, as within time, and I started thinking that I wasn't good enough and that the sport wasn't meant for me. Thoughts in the back of my head screamed, saying you should stop and you should quit, but I didn't let that stop me. Within time, dedication, practice, effort, day after day, night after night, week after week, I was able to develop the skill and actually continue and take it to the next level. Eventually, I made it to an advanced level that I was not only able to compete in Kuwait, but I was able to travel and compete abroad against different countries. But this isn't just my story. Many young people, including myself, stop believing in themselves because of fear of failure, pressure, the feeling of being not good enough, or just something else. Hello, my name is Haya Muhtaseb, and today in my TEDx talk, I want to explore why teenagers often give up and before reaching their goal, and discover how having a healthier mindset can help us not only grow but succeed and reach where you want to be. Research also shows that when people talk about a teenager's potential, it's often usually meant to inspire, but research shows that it's actually meant to have the opposite effect. When teenagers when teenagers are told that they aren't living up to their potential, the focus isn't just on how far they've come, but it's on everything that they're doing in order to reach where they want to be. The pressure could hit especially for teens with ADHD or intelligence. Potential isn't just something that could be measured, but it's something that an invisible standard can feel impossible to reach. Over time, all that pressure into something could really turn into something that's just fear of failure, procrastination, which many tend to do, and even loss of confidence. Hardly the motivation we actually hope for. I've experienced this myself, and what I've learned is that the mindset is what matters more than the talent itself. Having a positive mindset doesn't just mean believing that everything's going to be easy, because obviously not. It means believing that your effort is actually worth it. Getting help and guidance also means something and makes a huge difference and a part of your growth and your journey. Take the piano for example. When I first started, I wanted to reach an advanced level really quickly and actually become a professional, but of course that wasn't going to happen overnight. But I quickly realized that I had to practice a lot and actually take it seriously. I had to start with the basics, obviously, and be patient and accept that real progress takes time. In the beginning, I messed up constantly. I got frustrated and I even one day decided to quit. But obviously, I wasn't going to let that stop me from reaching my dreams and goals. But with my own determination and my teacher's support, my family's support, I kept going. Slowly, the patience and mindset actually paid off, and I started seeing results. I improved more than I ever expected. I was able to play very hard and complicated pieces and perform in a variety of concerts. The same thing happened in school. I would study really hard. I would always study and focus on the content, but I wasn't really getting the grades that I wanted. At first, I felt like I wasn't good enough and I wanted to stop trying and putting effort, but of course, I wasn't going to let that stop me. I put in the effort, studied all the material, but instead of giving up, I tried again and changed my approach, found new ways of studying, getting help, asking my teacher, finding other study strategies. Over time, I started to see real growth, and trying harder and having a proper mindset is always the right step, and willing to learn, of course. These experiences didn't just teach me that I can succeed, but they taught me something that's important of growth. It doesn't just come from one grade or one sitting or one moment. It comes from persistence, getting help, and from continuing even when self doubt shows up and you start thinking to yourself that you want to give up. When I believed I could improve, it actually pushed me to do more than I thought I could do and see results way better than I could have ever expected. Research also shows that teenagers often struggle from three main things: gaps in knowledge, mental or emotional challenges, and procrastination, which many people tend to do, including myself. Some students come into a class missing important information, or even struggling with anxiety or depression, which makes school much harder. And procrastination isn't just about laziness, it's often linked to stress, fear, or feeling stuck. Psychologists even call it anxiety applied, when pressure makes it hard to start a task or even complete it. In the end, it's not just about the results you get, it's about the journey that you've come across, the process of where you've come along from the start, and the ups and downs that you've gone through in order to reach where you want to be. When you look back, it's also not just the results, but it's the process and it's the journey that you've come across in order to reach where you are today. Your mindset has changed, you've actually grown, and you've also learned so many things. That's what really matters. And growth obviously doesn't just happen in a snap, and you can't reach where you want to be overnight. It takes time, and within this, you actually learn a lot. It happens every time you continue, you keep going, even when you actually doubt yourself sometimes and know it's hard. Maybe you're not doing it perfectly, but you're actually reaching somewhere in ways that could completely surprise you. Like when you compare yourself from the beginning till now, you've come a long way actually, and you've gone through a lot. Okay, you had some hard times, but you see where you are now, and you're actually happy with the results. What we really need isn't just judgment, but it's support and encouragement to keep going. So now, think to yourself, what if the biggest thing from stopping you from reaching your goal, from your potential, is you?